Oh,
no.
correct him. Tell him sit his ass down. This dog's 1 year old. Is this the level of protection or guarding you want with a 1-year-old dog? No. This is the level of protection you want with a 2-year-old dog. So if your dog, like this dog, is 1 year old and he is doing that and he is looking at the person in this way like he is, barking at the person, he's too much for his age and he is only going to get quote unquote worse or more protective. So his protection needs to arrest, it needs to stop in its tracks and be reversed a little bit as well. He's too much for one at 2 years old. When I approach, that's going to be a bark and a lunge, and then they're going to have real problems. In this video, you're going to see what I call a tale of two dogs. You're going to see a dog who's too bold with his mom and dad, who peed on his mom, as you saw in the intro, who pulls and stares at Prince in a horrible way, who pulls at dogs. And then you're going to see me take the leash and you're going to see a tamped down dog that is too submissive. And we need this dog to be exactly in the middle of how he is with his mom and dad and how he is with me. And that's what you're going to see. And that's what I'm going to explain how to do to help or fix or arrest some of the bold behavior in a 1-year-old dog. Now I'm doing my handshake method. You've seen it many times. I have to, still barking at me. Look at that look. It's not a great look, but it's not a terrible look. Again, at 2 years old, this is fine. He's not looking to bite anybody, but he would. And in 2 months, he might. And in a year, he definitely will. That's just how this thing goes. Dogs, like people, get more serious as they get older. So at 1 year old, he should be less serious than he is at this point. So I did the handshake method. It ingratiates myself to the owners. It's my first step generally. Now, if he's mean to me, if he barks at me, if he lunges at me, the owners have accepted me and that is not okay for him to do. So that's my first method. We are going to go back and forth between original audio and voiceover. So what is normal protection? What is normal assertiveness for a 1-year-old dog? We're going to go through that. So I'm just talking about being hardcore. It's time for things to change. The original audio is coming up and you're going to see me talk about discipline, assertiveness, and dominance. The next time he does anything to me, a bark, a chuff, it's not okay really. I want you to correct him, 2 hands, I want you to correct him, I want you to tell him sit. If he doesn't sit, the second you tell him sit, I want you to either correct him again or push his butt down. You being the boss of everything is what is going to fix this dog. It really is. And so we're going to start it right now. Peeing on mom is not good. I get it. I am not one to give a pass to bad behaviors from dogs, and I'm not giving him a pass, but it's only a window into his brain. It is not everything. It is not this dog. This dog does not think she is his exclusively. It was a jerky move that was done after he'd been up there for about 5 minutes, and in a way, he didn't really know what to do, and he just went to that weird move. Dogs do weird things. It is not everything. Everyone wants to pick up on that and go, oh my gosh, this dog is horrible. He peed on his mom. He thinks he owns his mom. Trust me, I was there for this hour. I've trained thousands of dogs like this. It wasn't everything people think it is, okay? He's going at that dog. That's the first dog he's met at my facility, one of the few dogs he's met in life. It doesn't look great, especially right here. A lot of eye contact, stiff tail, then into a kind of a play bow, okay? Not a total play bow, but kind of a play bow. Now he's going to meet Prince, and he's going to look his worst. Now, why is he going to look his worst with Prince? Probably when Prince pees right here, he probably realizes that Prince is not neutered. He is not neutered. Look how stiff the tail is, and that's hard. The owner has the leash at this point. He's going at him hard, but because he's 1, he isn't totally sure exactly what to do. That's why he's doing these halfway play bows. The head isn't down and the butt isn't up, but at least he's low. Then you're going to see moments of real badness, right? The eye contact, really bad. And he's just too big and strong to be not looking good. Don't worry about the tail wag. The tail doesn't really say a lot. Then you're going to see him kind of back up at a point. Like it's not just all assertiveness. He's not one thing. You're not one thing. Your dog isn't one thing. There's different emotions at different times. ears pin a little bit. That could be because of a noise, a lot of eye contact from him. But then look at the backup right there. You see that final backup? That final backup is telling, I have dogs out there all the time. They'll never do that backup ever. It is all go, 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 eye contact, eye contact, eye contact. This guy, it was go, go, go. Then it was this weird, I'm not sure backup. Now, this is where I talk about the tale of two dogs. He becomes a completely different dog when I take the leash. It is not because of the muzzle. You can tell it's not because of the muzzle because look at his body language. It's all directed towards me. He's tripped out by me. And he's not tripped out by me because I've done anything to him. I haven't. They gave me the leash when I edited this video. That was the first time they gave me the leash. He's tripped out by me because he's probably never been on a leash with somebody else besides his owners. And he doesn't know what to do with it. This is not the dog we want. But we also don't want the dog how he is with the owners. We want exactly in the middle. And how are we going to get exactly in the middle? You're going to go give this dog to strangers? It's not the worst idea in the world, but it's not the easiest idea in the world. The best idea is for the owner to be a lot more like me. That's it. The owner needs to be a different person in a way, right? He's still going to be the owner, dog, and both the owners. And I'm talking to him constantly. Oh, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Because I'm trying to bring him up. Look at his tail. He's too subdued. So with me, I need to bring him up. With the owner needs to bring him down. Full of himself with the owner, not sure of himself with me, we need in the middle. So I'm going to change. But the owner, to the question, if you have a dog like this that is bold and assertive and does whatever he wants when he's with you, meeting of Prince with me, you need to be assertive all the time. That's the rest of this video. You're going to see me give the leash to the owner and you're going to hear me talk to the owner and say, right when I give you this leash, you're going to walk directly into your dog. That is going to put him on notice that the owner's a different guy. This isn't your normal owner anymore. Look at him. He's a different dog. His eyes are different. His body is different. I've done nothing. All I've done, except for that one correction when he wouldn't sit, because I was kind of trying to set tone and go, listen, I've been talking to him nice since I took the leash. I've been having a smile on my face since I took the leash. Now we're just trying to get him to smell the air. I would love for him to smell Prince, but I'll take an air smell. Prince is being good, by the way. Prince doesn't really hold a grudge. That's what's great about Prince. That dog was not great with him at the fence. A lot of eye contact. And Prince isn't holding a grudge. That's what's about as impressive about Prince as anything, is he doesn't hold a grudge. I don't hold grudges in life. Dogs, I'm not holding a grudge if this dog barked at me, which you wouldn't expect me to. But look at air smells, trying to get him just to meet a dog. But he's too tamped down. I'm smiling. I'm trying to get him up. The owner, if you have a dog like this, you have to change your demeanor. Your dog has to feel your strength. You've heard me talk about it many times. If you have a dog like this and he is in the living room and I tell you to start asking behaviors and follow up with behaviors, then you say, go to your bed. And the dog goes, yeah, I don't really feel like it. No, that's not how this thing works anymore. Your dog is lunging at dogs. Your dog is launching themselves, maybe not in an aggressive way, but in an assertive way on people coming over. Your dog is growling at you when they get into the bed. Your dog, whatever they're doing, whatever bold moves they're doing, the days of you requesting behaviors that they already know are over. When they don't come look at me, I'm trying to bring him up. I'm not really into touching him, and he's not into me touching him. That was my first touch. Those days are over. All right, original audio, and then we'll come back to voiceover. Weird. It's not even normal for me to be this much, but he just got so tempted. He's being good because he's nervous of me. So we need exactly 50% in the middle we need to bring him up 50% more from this, and we need to bring him down 50% with you. I don't want this, but I don't want what he's like with you and what he did with you with Prince there. We need exactly in the middle. So I'm trying to get him up with the talkie, Because he's like, he's perfect with Prince, which is the opposite of what we saw because he's nervous of me. Remember up there when I said I want him to be a little tripped out by you? This is what I meant. I want him to have more of this reaction or this tamp downness with you. I set it up there, I called it right up there. Now we see the goodness. He's too much, right? He's too scared or whatever. But you see what I'm saying? You need it exactly in the middle. Good boy. That's our friend. Princey's our friend. Princey's our friend. Princey's our friend. Yes.
Cool.
Yes. 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 You're gonna take this leash and you are over anything from this guy. So even when I give you the leash, he's gonna walk directly into you as I'm giving you the leash. I want you to walk directly into him. He's sensitive, but physically he's unbelievably strong. He's got a very big, thick head. I want you to walk directly into him as I give you this leash. Hold on. The minute you get the leash, I want you to then, don't be me, don't be this, oh. I want you to then take this leash and he tries to get his muzzle off, rub his muzzle on your leg. You're like, I'm not a guy to be rubbed on. She's not a lady to be peed on. Then he's gonna look at any of us wrong or Prince wrong and you're gonna give him a correction, he'll sit his butt down. We have to change the relationship between you and him a little bit and make him a little more tripped out, a little more. We have to work on the confidence in conjunction with this, but we do have to change the relationship a little. Okay, ready? This is a new dad-dog relationship at this point. I'm not saying you can't love him at home, I'm not saying any of that, but like we need to meet exactly in the middle between what it was with me and what it is with you. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, go see your dad. Walk into him. Boom, boom, boom. Good. Good job. You see the little bit of power in that? Like I had to tell you to walk. He went like, oh my God, this guy's strong. Good, walk him around. Don't let him get his muzzle off on your leg. Think. Good job. Good job. There's a new dad in town, and he ain't to be messed with. I can't believe the stuff I say to people sometimes. There's a new dad in town, and he ain't to be messed with, like I'm in a Western or something. All right, we're trying to teach this guy how to hold the leash, how to be assertive. He walked into the dog tried to get the muzzle off. He's like, you can't get the muzzle off. And now he's meeting Prince in person. This dog is tamped down partly because I took the leash and he tamped down for one of the first times in his life. He calmed down. He learned he wasn't big and bad. Now this gentleman has the leash and he is a strong guy. So because he needs to be a strong guy, you need to be a strong person with a dog like this. If you're not that strong, if you're not that big, you need to act big and strong. You need to use all your strength and all your leverage in order to let this dog know that you are stronger than him. The minute dogs like him and big dogs, St. Bernards and Newfies, the minute they learn they can pull you, they will absolutely pull you. It's in their genes. Okay? Meaning of Prince, being good. Now notice the tail. It's not like it was the first time the guy had the leash, but it's also not like it was with me. It's not tucked the same way there. Little smell right there as he's sitting. All good stuff. Now we want him more playful. That can come with time, but we first have to eliminate the boldness, the reactivity, and then we can get into playfulness with more dogs. But this is a good start. So we're going to go back to me talking to them. I'm going to talk to them about being the boss, having a big, strong dog. If you like this video, subscribe to the channel. Because there's going to be a time where you're going to be out and he's going to see that dog and he's going to act like towards Prince. He has to go, what's this guy going to do? Is he going to be mad at me? This guy means business. I'm not going to worry so much about that dog because of him. And that's not fixed in the moment. It's not fixed when he's looking at that dog bad. That's fixed the month prior to that when you followed up on every sit, every down, every recall.